Hello, first graders. Welcome to a new English lesson. We are in Unit 4, Week 4. So please get your literature anthology book ready and let's start. Let's open page 126. We're still learning about insects and how much do you know about them? And this is our essential question. What insects do you know about? And also the kind of how they look alike and how they're different. And if you remember in the previous two lessons, we covered the fantasy stories about High Fly Guy and also about Creep Fly, that story that we see the caterpillar change to butterfly. Today we're going to have a non-fiction genre, so it's informative. We have information and real information about and details about insects overall. So let's see what we have. Page 126, please.
Genre, nonfiction. Compare texts. Read about what insects can do.
All right, so we will be reading about what insects can do in the body parts of the insects. Let's start.
Meet the insects. We can find insects all around the globe. Insects can be lots of shapes, sizes, and colors. There are more insects than any other kind of animal. How can you tell if a bug is an insect? Read on to find out.
So for this page, I want to talk about two important things. We have the headings, which is like the name of a part that we're gonna learn about in the selection. And we have also parts that says the details. So if I want to talk about these details in this page, that they will be telling me more about information about the insects. Let's read page 127.
The body of an insect. All insects have 6 legs and 3 body parts. Insects have no bones. The outside of an insect's body is hard. It protects the insect's body. Most insects have antennas and wings. Antenna, head, thorax, abdomen.
All right, so the heading we're talking about, this is one. So this is the body of an insect. So this is the heading. This is like a little titles telling me I know what I'm going to read about, what the selection will be about. So over here, they're talking about the senses that insects have, and they show me body parts of the insects. And also, they start to tell me something like the insects have 6 legs, for example. So they come in different size, shapes, and then they have 6 legs. So this is how you can tell that this is an insect or a bug. It says all insects have 6 legs and 3 body parts. And they show the body parts and their name: antenna, head, thorax, and abdomen. All right, so let's turn the page. Let's have another heading with more information.
Insect senses. Insects use their senses to find food. A fly smells with its antennas. It tastes with its feet. That's why flies like to land on food. Insects do not see the same as we do. Many insects have more than 2 eyes. A grasshopper has 5. Eye, 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 eye.
So over here, that show us the insects using their sense to find food. And they give us an example that the fly smells with its antenna and tastes with its feet. And also when the fly lands on food, that's when they eat with their feet or their legs. And also that some insects like grasshopper have more than 1 eye. They have 5 eyes. So this is an informative, this is detailed, this is information about insects. That's why we say it's nonfiction, and it says also informative, that it give you information about the selection or about the lesson that we're reading about. All right, so for example, when we have things like that, usually the diagrams, there's a picture to help you understand what the author is talking about. All right, let's see what's next.
Insects are amazing.
So over here
Feature
we have,
box. Fun insect facts.
all right.
Some ants can lift 20 to 100 times their own weight. This ant lifts a leaf. A dragonfly can fly 22 to 30 miles an hour.
Termites build big mounds. They can be up to 30 feet high.
So now more information and fun facts about insects overall. So we have 3 examples about ants that they can lift 20 to 100 times their own weight. And this ant lifts a leaf. So that's mean this leaf, it's from 20 to 100 times heavier than the ant itself. And we have the dragonfly. The dragonfly can fly 22 to 30 miles an hour. So this is when we use a picture here to let you know that this information you're reading about related to this picture. And also to visualize and see, as maybe not all of us see a dragonfly or ant carrying and lifting a leaf or something on the top of their body. Also, we have termites. Termites build big mounds. They can be up to 30 feet high. All right, so that's why it says it's an amazing. These insects have different features, different body parts, and also different abilities that we did not learn about. So, fun fact is something that give you more information about insects. Let's see what's make connection.
Make connections. What amazing thing could an ant do in a story?
All right, so what do we see here? Amazing things that ants can do. As we see from the fun fact, I can see that the ant can lift 20 to 100 times their own weight. And as we see in this picture. For example, if we look at also page 129, we will be having from that chart more knowledge and more information about insects. And that's why if we go back to the title of that story and it says meet insects, because we're learning about more than one insects. So over here we talked about, for example, that all the insects should have 6 legs, and that's why the difference between insects and bug. And then over here we have the fly, and then we have the grasshopper, and on the right side I have 3 other insects with some fun facts or facts about their bodies or things that they can do that we didn't know about. So if we go back to our essential question for this week, which is like, what insects do you know about? What's are different and how they're like? So we can answer regarding that question when we see all this information about the insects that we cover for this unit and this lesson. All right, that's it for today, first graders. Thank you. Bye-bye.